Hi, I'm Ann Murphy. I'm doing pastoral care at St. Mary's and I've been a parishioner here for about 8 years now.
I'm Leanne, your priest.
And we're introducing a new ministry to our congregation that includes all of us that are wanting to be participants in it. And it's called Pod Ministry.
Like peas in a pod.
Like peas in a pod. And God's the
vine, then the branches, and then the pods. We're the peas. The group is the pod. It's kind of a funny name, but you'll remember it because it might make you think of a movie from the 70s.
But she's not going to tell you which one. So how we went about this, about 6 months ago, we just started talking about this, finding ways that we could create a more inclusive, friendly, and compassionate community. And because we know that exists already at St. Mary's, but what are some more ways that we can do this?
We're getting bigger.
We're getting bigger. We're biggering ourselves. And so we do need to find more ways to support each other through this. So about 6 months ago, we came together and created and researched and looked for ways that we could celebrate people's transitions, triumphs, and tragedies. So whether that is
a new baby,
a death in the family, a surgery,
new house,
change a job,
get your degree.
Yeah, get your degree. So these are all things that we want to recognize in all of us. And the way that we're going to go about it is that all of the pods have been randomly selected.
We literally went through the directory. This is not like junior high school dodgeball when you weren't picked for the cool kids team.
Nope.
We went 1, 2, 3, 4 and numbered off into 10 groups, just totally randomly.
So it really was nothing that we thought of. It's very organic. And so the groups are about 10 to 15 in size. And we have one pod leader, organizer for each pod, which all of you will be in. And that pod leader will get in contact with you in the next month or so. And one of the things that they're charged with doing is once out of the year, could absolutely be more, is that you get together and do something together. So whether that's volunteering at First Nations Kitchen, having
a potluck on your deck, some kind of face-to-face. Oh, you're the person behind that email.
Mm-hmm. Going to the park. And then it also creates this communication between your group to let people know who you are and what's going on in your life. And it's not meant to be a tell-all. It's really helping each other to navigate through all the ups and downs and the in-betweens of life.
Being a community. Just like
Being
part
in
of
a
Christian
community.
It means kind of knowing each other. And this is one way to organize that now that we're getting bigger.
And if you have any questions, I'm the person to sorry.
You're good.
Okay.
She's a good person to contact.
I would be the person to contact, or your pod leader if anything is going on. But this is, oh shoot, I'm totally lost my train of thought.
No, okay. You're totally good. So
don't forget about
you might hate this idea. You might think, "Rah!" Well, then just raise your hand and we'll take you out of the pod. If you're like an introvert, you just want to do your thing and have nobody talk to you, that's fine. You're welcome here. You don't have to do this.
And if you're someone who's really looking to connect with the greater community and more people from St. Mary's, I encourage you to be a part of this and participate in whichever way feels right to you. It's a new program. We're implementing it now. You guys are the ones who are going to move this forward. So it's really up to the groups and up to the pod organizers to make it what it's going to be.
You might have a pod that loves to go do things together, or maybe just part of your pod does, or maybe you're just like the email pod that communicates on. Each one is going to have their own sort of character to it.
Just like a family, right?
Some. Yeah. So, very excited about this. Really glad this is happening. I think it's exactly the right thing for us at this time. And I'm really grateful to Ann for putting it together. And all the pod leaders, thank you.
Yay!
You'll be hearing more. Bye.
Bye-bye.